How to stay motivated as an entrepreneur. Here's a concept I want to share with you that probably 70% of clients I talk to about motivation fits very well. And it basically describes the reason why you're right now lacking motivation. Here's the concept. It's about positive and negative motivation. Negative motivation is about running away from something. For example, if you would be overweight and you say, oh, I don't want to be overweight anymore, I don't look good, then you go to the gym. That's negative motivation. You don't want to look like this anymore. Positive motivation would be, hey, like I really enjoy being healthy, I enjoy also the process and I enjoy doing sports and I just want to be healthy and fit. This is what I want. That's positive motivation. And the reason why you're lacking motivation right now is probably because you overly relied on negative motivation. Maybe you started a business because you said, oh, I don't want to have a job anymore. This is lame. I want to do my own thing. So I don't want to have a 9-to-5 job anymore. Or I don't want to just be able to barely pay my bills. Or I don't want to be perceived as a loser. Basically, you were running away from something you didn't want to do, or you didn't want to be a certain way anymore. And right now, you're at a point in life where you've been successful in the past and all this pain that you had is basically gone. You're kind of like doing good. It's kind of like fine. You know, you have a nice apartment maybe, you saved up some money. Like it's kind of fine. You know, life is okay. Like you don't need to make much more money the next month now. And what happened right here is that all the negative motivation is simply gone. It's blown away. And maybe you're dabbling around a little bit and maybe at some point you notice like, oh, I'm making a little less money. Like, oh, what's going on? And then you're getting afraid again. And then again, you put more effort into it. And maybe you even have this rebound effect where you're then relaxing and then when it's getting tricky again, you feel pain again, you do something again. You only do something when you feel guilty or when you have pain and you notice stress is coming up. Now, here's the antidote to that. It's about connecting yourself to positive motivation. And the core question here is about what do you want? What do you really want? And this question is actually a not very helpful question because just sitting in your room and thinking, oh, what do I want with my life? You probably just run in circles. Maybe you do have an idea, that would be great, but probably you're running mainly in circles and you need to take more of a systematic approach. But this is the big picture process right here, that if you on the long term want to be more successful, you gotta do something that you truly enjoy and you gotta figure out a positive and appealing vision for yourself. And simply creating this vision takes a couple of weeks and months maybe even. But this is going to be life-changing. You're not so much relying on discipline anymore because you're not just naturally dragged towards what you like and what you love doing. It's not much of a big deal anymore. It's more like a no-brainer. It's like brushing your teeth. Of course I'm doing my job today. Of course I'm running my business today. And you're not relying on anything else. There's not this rebound effect. You're just more or less steadily. Of course there's still ups and downs, but you're more or less steadily motivated. So the core question for you is, what are you running away from? What's your pain? And that's great to run away from it, right? It gave you motivation, but if you now want to get to the next level and be truly successful, then the next question is, what do you really want? If you want to figure this out, I actually do have a specific vision coaching program where we figure out in 2 to 3 months a proper purpose, a proper tangible vision based on who you are, with tangible action steps, and figure out really what the next steps are for you in life. It's probably going to be the most important thing you can do with your business and your life. There's a link below the video. We can just there you can just schedule a call and we just talk, just get to know each other, just understand whether this might be a good fit and this might be a good idea working together. Otherwise, if you have questions, leave a comment below. But honestly, just book a call. Let's just talk and figure this out together.